Hello everyone, I'm checking out Mini Settlers today. This has been in early access for a while, and it released its 1.0 a couple days ago. I tried the demo, and I thought I had recorded it, but I don't have any videos of it, so if I did record it, I threw the videos away. Maybe I just didn't record it. It's a mystery. I had mixed feelings about the demo. There were some parts I enjoyed and some parts I didn't. But I thought, since the full game is out, it's worth giving it a try, and maybe this time I'll record it. Who knows? If you're watching this, I guess I did. It's a kind of mix of like a factory game and a city builder, I think. More of an automation game, but like fairly casual is how it felt to me. As I recall, I don't know how much of this is still true post-demo. They added this campaign thing, I guess, so maybe I'll struggle a bit less. I found, like, it's casual, but I really struggled with how the roads work. It took me forever to build, to connect my first two buildings, because I couldn't understand how to build a road. Okay, so they want me to learn some things. Yeah, WASD, got it. Also drag with right-click, fine, zoom. Open the handbook? Okay, yeah, I get that. How do I open the handbook? H for help or handbook, I guess. Okay. Another time, maybe. Change time speed. 1, 2, and 3. What are the... 1 is play, 2, okay. And then this is P? No, it's space, okay. Okay, so I remember the basic thing you do. Okay, they're telling you where to put them. Are they even going to draw a picture of how the road should look? I'd really appreciate that. The most basic thing you do in at least the demo, and like, I assume therefore the tutorial, is what they're doing here, which is you build like an apple orchard, I guess an apple farm, and it needs water. So you can build a water well. And here's the building menu. What does Q do, by the way? It opens and closes this menu. Alright. It sure would be nice if it were like the Factorio Q, where I could just click here and it would place a ghost water mine for me or something. Okay, am I stupid? None of these build shit. Okay, I'll watch the video. It's over here. Alright. And there's a million things. I wish you would hide some of these from me when I don't yet, like, understand them, but okay, fine. Maybe I might want to plan ahead and know what it takes to build a pine lumber camp or whatever. But especially if it's not available in the level, just, like, don't show it. Okay, so this is farming or something? Yeah, farms, water. So they have water wells, and if you had access to bread or meat, you could make water pumps. Okay. Seawater filter, I guess, makes water out of something? Seawater, you imagine. But that looks like a depiction of energy or something. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, obviously this level is building a water well. So it goes here. Can I rotate? I can. This would be, like, more efficient, right? I'm going to do it like this. Nope. It says I got to do it this way. You have not completed... Okay. Destroy. So the one thing that I say makes this feel casual to me is that there isn't, as far as I can recall, there's not really much, there's no like time pressure, resources are infinite, you do have to gather them, but like you can't run out. And I guess there's like time pressure in that you have to deliver goods reasonably quickly, but you're not like fighting aliens or whatever, and here's the thing I always turned off in Factorio. Okay, and so how do I build an apple farm? The same way, I assume. I think I might have tried building an apple farm on trees or something, or this, and it just doesn't do anything. They have to be built on grassland. I don't know, it seems pretty clear, at least now, how to build this. If I was confused before, that's my fault, but I don't know. These are built, okay. I think maybe it had a, I don't know. These are trees, oak trees, okay. Now it's saying what to do with roads. So show me how to build a road. Roads must start and end with an empty space or a road post. Okay, I don't understand what that means. How do I build roads here? R to place anchors. Yeah, so this is what they recommend. And so there's this little, like, each segment of road, and I assume, oh, there's a skip button. That's kind of cool if I already remembered how this stuff works, which I don't. Each segment of road has a car kind of on it, and there's only one car on a segment of road. It's more like a ferry or a gondola or something. And it goes from node to adjacent node. Like, this car can never enter this part of the road. If you want to deliver something from here to here, you got to deliver it to here first, and then this car will take it. And so, like, this area produces water. Well, here, we can watch the animation. I want to look up how roads work in the manual in a minute. Oh, the animation is done because this thing is full. It has buffered up as much apple as it can. Right, and I remember now that you can buffer like twice as much output as you can input for some reason. I don't remember the details. Maybe that's not true, but something like that. Or, oh, it's just because one water makes 2 apples and you can buffer kind of proportionally. I don't know. So every 10 seconds it turns a water into 2 apples. Okay. Build roads. What do you mean 2 out of 3? I have built all the roads you asked of me. Well, I'll hit skip if they don't like it. Build roads with anchors. I did this. That's why it bends here. Use the destroy tool to destroy a building. Okay, but I've done that already, so skip all this. Start settling. Construct a city center. Yeah, so this is like your ultimate consumption, your sink for all the resources you're making, as I recall. Cities. So that's down here, I suppose. Oh, these are plains settlements? Ah, there's different settlements for different biomes. Okay, and we're on a plains right now. Can't build houses or a city center. Wait, but I can. What do you mean? This says Plains City Center. Oh, it's got a different icon in the bottom left. I see. This is a level 1 city center, level 2, and level 3. Got it. Okay. So this supports 10 houses, I think? Where should I put this? You don't say? I could put it here, but I don't know. Why not? Because I don't know what house. Ah! Well, whatever. Everything's free. Doesn't cost anything to build buildings. It just costs stuff to. That's what I meant. That's what I was thinking of when stuff was free. The resources are used to achieve the goals building. Actually, I don't think that's true. Maybe it's just you get all your resources back when you build something. I don't know. Like, what is a water well's free, right? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's something that costs something, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you just unlock certain building types after achieving some goal, and then you can build them. All right. Construct houses. So this isn't really what... The city center, I remember cities being huge. I think I want to build it a little further away. There's also a problem of, like, transporting goods is difficult because roads suck. So there's some compromise there. I don't even know what goods they want, though, so who remembers? Plains House. They want water and either apples or... I don't know. What the hell is that? Butterflies? I can't tell. Okay. Construct houses. Show me again. You can construct them near city centers Houses expand the range of the city center. So they're recommending that I build roads surrounding the city center. And I'm happy to follow recommendations here, because I don't know what I'm doing. And I really did not have a good handle on city center stuff when I played the demo either. So let's put it here. And they're suggesting roads, and I'm trying to match this exactly. So they just built at the almost at the four corners. They did like this because this is where the goods were coming from, and I could do that, although I guess it would be better to flip everything. Can you do that? No. It's fine. This is the tutorial level 1. It's fine if it's not perfect, I assume. And then they say, yeah, try throwing some houses in there, which, fair enough. Let's do that. Like so, right? Well, I mean, if my goods are coming from up here, I think I want more like this. What's the button for demolish? Let's see. That road segment. So can I do... You can do this, but then, like, it doesn't actually connect up. So I think you have to do something more like this. Yeah, and that's one thing that I sort of didn't understand for a while when I was playing the demo, is that, like, these two houses, there's only one road segment. You don't have to build like a direct road segment from here to each house. The car passes over these circles, which are like delivery drop-off points, and drops off goods. And it can therefore service either of these houses. And there could be some throughput problems with that, but, like, at least in such a small sample, that works fine. Okay. So, are you... How can I tell... Like, are you happy or what? How would I know? Alright, well, let's see. It says construct houses 2 out of 10. Oh, you want me to build 10 houses. Okay. So, figuring out how to cram all the houses and, like... yeah, maybe I do want multiple things here, though, so I can connect like this. I remember this being a kind of thing I tried to do, but it doesn't quite work. You have to, like, rotate it like that, I guess. So are you gonna start delivering more stuff, or what's the deal? Yeah. Oh! Look at that! It draws a little, like, path for what... And it only does that because I've clicked on the house that's requesting something, right? Like where it's getting its stuff from? Is that accurate? Yeah, it's saying, here's the water packet that's destined for me. Okay. Okay. So you can do this, I suppose, and that's a way... to just have a single highway that services all of this. It's not clear that this is a good plan, because this car road segment could become oversubscribed. I don't know, like, what the throughput of one of these cars is compared to how often a house wants apples. It seems like every 49 seconds it wants something, but is that accurate? This says every 50 seconds, so I don't know. Something... I'm not understanding what this number means. Maybe complete house requests will tell me. Make sure to meet the requests. Yeah, okay, great. Doesn't tell me shit. Okay. Well, let's build a few more houses. It should be easy to get to 10 if we aren't worried about servicing their their demands. Let's try to leave space for expansion here. This is a stupid way to build, right? Okay. I should do it like this. Like this? I might want another intersection here someday, but... So this can only support up to 10 houses. Yes, 10 houses. Ah, I can choose... Right, I remember this being mentioned in the, like, 1.0 release notes, is that you can choose which thing your cities demand. Like, is this an apple city or a butterfly city or whatever the hell that is? It's obviously not butterflies. I don't know. And so each house has its own population. Okay, so that's probably... why they have different request times, maybe? But then why... like, this one only has 6 and says every 50 seconds. I think this is a weird depiction of a stopwatch, isn't it? This one's every 56 seconds, but there's 10 people. I just couldn't tell you. Weirdly, it seems like this one apple orchard is meeting demands for the moment, right? It's... well, is it? I think so. This car is not busy. All of these are not busy. Like, I can't figure out what our bottleneck is from what I'm looking at here. The house says, I want apples. We go and get apples, and then we make more apples. Right? So, like, right now, nobody in the city is demanding anything they're not getting, is my understanding. Yeah, so this tiny amount of production apparently is enough to satisfy an entire city. So let's just let this finish. Oh, I can speed up, right? Yeah, not much, but speed 3 doesn't seem 3 times as fast as speed 1. But okay, now hang on. Now there's a lot of these houses who want water. Right? Like, are they... yes, we don't have enough water. That's something we can tell because this is empty. So I have completed the goal of getting the settlement, like, reasonably happy, I guess. Oh, this isn't right. But now I can start shipping water in from this side as well. To... oh yeah, so this guy, I think, got sad. They like... oh, is this like latency? How fast you have to deliver the water before like somebody starves to death or something? I think it's something like that. Okay. So we're still, I think, roughly keeping up on apples, right? And now there's actually some water buffer. Which means this is doing its job of keeping the city supplied with water, so this can focus on the orchard, I think. And then this apple demand goes out. Show me the little diagram of where your apple's coming from, dude. I assume it's this one. I love that little diagram. Can I see it again? It's just cool to look at a path. Okay, I guess not. Rude. So it wants me to build a second city center and then basically, I assume, replicate everything I did here. Fine. And now we have these storage units. So what's the deal with this? The only one I can build is a small warehouse. And this is just a buffer, right? It doesn't do anything special? I think that's true. And don't get me wrong, a buffer is useful. Like, putting an apple warehouse right here, I'm sure would be lovely. Although, like, would it really matter at all? It would help, I guess, if the city starts being more demanding in terms of latency. It shouldn't help my throughput at all. But it could smooth out production time, consumption times, or delivery times, I guess. So I don't think I have to build this in a specific order. So I just want to build an apple warehouse, please. So one of the problems I remember encountering in the demo was that like the very point-to-point nature of the road network made it very difficult for me to increase throughput by like adding more roads or whatever. Yeah, this is an apple orchard warehouse. Like, and so I still don't, I think, you know, in 1.0 there's more ways of delivering goods than roads. But there were players in the Steam reviews who were like, yeah, roads are confusing, but you can actually like get around it. So if you understand what you're doing, you can build better. And I didn't really understand how to do that. And so like this warehouse seems like it ought to be a way to somehow increase throughput, but it's still like these. Suppose that I had... Okay, here's a way to demonstrate something that I don't understand. Suppose that I put a water warehouse right here. Right? Now, you may say, great, I've increased... Like, I have water buffering. Could this help increase throughput at all? Like, suppose I had 5 water stored in here. I don't even... Okay, 12 is the max. Suppose I had 12 water stored in here, because nobody had requested any. And then all of a sudden, 12 houses requested water at the same time. Could I dispense the water more quickly? I don't think so. Because only one car has access to this pickup and drop-off node. And so this one little car is responsible both for delivering every unit of water to the warehouse, and for picking up every unit of water from the warehouse and delivering it over here to the rest of the network. So this one section of road completely bottlenecks this entire water network, ignoring the water that comes from up here. And so for that reason, I think, at the very least, this is better. Like, this is a way to use warehouses to actually increase some aspect of delivery efficiency. I'm not sure exactly what, I'm sure this is better latency, because we have 2 cars here. And there's more pickups and drop-offs. No, I think it's the same. I don't know. But now there are 2 cars who have access to this warehouse, so in principle, the throughput of water delivery that this warehouse can do is twice as high with a road node here. And it's even better because if you want to, you can build another road node out here. But that's it. You can't ever have more than 3 ways to deliver something from a warehouse using the road network as I understand it. So that's a limitation that I don't really understand how to cope with yet. But, I mean, you know, fine. For the small-scale stuff we're doing in the tutorial, this is perfectly... I don't really know what the word cromulent means. I bet this is cromulent, though. Okay, so they want us to build another one of these setups, which is fine. But I wanted to, like, detour into warehouses first. Yeah, and this it also, I guess, helps you understand better your bottlenecks, right? You know, if a warehouse is empty, it means that you have more demand than supply. And if a warehouse is completely full, it means you have more supply than demand. In a perfectly balanced factory, of course, you would want supply and demand to always be equal, but I was never really good enough at that. You can build perfect ratio like things in Factorio on a small scale, but I could never get the whole factory to be anything close to balanced. So I mean, like, there were buffers all over the place. Not intentional buffers, just like, oh, you know, the belt was buffering a bunch of stuff. Anyway, so here for this very small city, I am happy to see this because it means I don't need to build any more production. I have plenty of apples, I have plenty of water to feed this city. And just looking at these 2 warehouses, I can identify that. So... Am I stupid? There it is. Plains City Center. So I could build it here if I wanted, I think. I don't know how it would identify which city is part of what. I don't want to do this in case there's some future thing on this level where, like, oh, I gotta make this city bigger, right? I gotta upgrade this for level 2 city or something. So I'll put it over here, even though it's using up useful potential orchard land by being in Greentown. I think we have more than enough production, so I'll just plop it right here, I guess. And so how did I end up building this? Like... I kind of like this pattern. I don't know if I should like it, but I do. No. I take it back. I don't like that. What I like is this. Because then this space here is not wasted. And then I can build like another lane over here. Okay, so these guys are all starving to death, but no, there's nobody living there, so they just aren't moving in. Good, good, good. I guess I should finish. I should build the 10 houses. I assume it wants me to do that. No, actually, I only have to get 160, so 150? So just a few more houses would do it, right? Like 3? I'll build 6, it's fine. So this will be the city's water supply. With a warehouse here? Sure. Actually, is it legal to have them overlap? Can it be here? It is legal. I don't want to do that, just curious. Oh, this is... you're right. You can't have a road segment of length 0. Okay. Like, if they're adjacent to each other, there's no space for a car, basically. So you have to do something like... I don't even know what... Okay, get this out of here. Let's place the warehouse first, since it seems more constrained. I want the warehouse here. And then I want the well here. And now I can connect them up with like maximum efficiency, I guess. I know you guys aren't happy. I'm getting there. You know, a few of you may starve, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, as they say. I built here because there's it. So when building, right, it's like, oh, here's the efficiency you're gonna have because you're completely surrounded by green space. But it can never be 100% because I have to put a road in, right? Oh, and here it's saying it's 100%, but you'll knock over a tree. I guess that's fine, whatever. So if I build my Apple warehouse here. I could even throw in a water warehouse here, but I don't think I really need it. I think I could cut down a couple fewer of these trees if I were smart enough, but this is fine. Population is booming-ish. Oh, I have to mark this. They want apples. The people want apples. So, okay, we can, while we're waiting, we can look at the ratios here. A water well... Okay, this is an 88% efficient water well, but if it were 100% efficient, it would produce a water every 10 seconds. This wants a water every 10 seconds. So these are perfectly balanced, 1-to-1 ratios, assuming perfect efficiency, which we don't have. But roughly speaking, we want one of each, if they're equal efficiency. When House Quest fails, all incoming requests get destroyed unless it's still in its orange. Yeah, so like, if somebody wants apples and there are apples on the way, but they don't get there in time, the apples that are en route are destroyed. Which doesn't seem very efficient, but okay. So here's an example of, like, I don't know, something about the road system that I don't fully appreciate. Is like, this leg here looks like, why is there this loop? I just put it there, that's why, but why did I do that? Because it increases... Like if these were belts in Factorio, right, and these nodes were splitters, you would just say, okay, I'll have it go here, and I'll put in a splitter that either goes left or right, and it would be, like, as efficient as it could be. But here, like, having only one car that goes this way, and then it has to go this way or this way, that's fine. But adding another car here actually increases your potential throughput, I think, if I understand correctly. I don't know. So I don't quite understand what I'm doing here, but it's fine. And now we learn how to handle trees. Okay. How are we for time, by the way? Just half an hour. All right, that's fine. Oh, it's got a little... Tutorial Island. Get to 180. That's my goal? Well, what's all this about then? I mean... Couldn't I get to 180 just with 2 towns? 2 cities? I assume so. But I still want to learn this stuff, so... A lumber camp. Yeah, they need to be near trees. Fine. No stone quarry needs to be near stone. Yep. And stone, I assume, turns into stone tools? Trees and stone turn into stone tools. So you have to have both. These guys are... Oh, okay, I see. Now that this city has reached its, like, maximum population of 120, they're demanding furniture. Okay. Comforts. So a wood furniture maker takes trees and tools and makes furniture. Wait, even you guys? How come you want furniture? You're just tier 1, aren't you? Go to hell. I don't understand the tech tree there, I guess. Maybe the handbook would tell me. Cities. City upgrades. You can upgrade city centers to support more houses. Houses request resources. Houses have satisfaction, and cities are the sum of those. City population is this. Okay, so the population of the whole universe is the sum of all your cities. Fine. Yeah, so if you request an apple but it doesn't get there in time, it's destroyed. This is a really bad animation to describe this problem, but okay. Alright, so this doesn't really tell me anything. Stats? No. Filtration is for like... Oh, okay. Interesting. So this is splitters can do this these days, where you can say they're like priority splitters. That the old name was a priority splitter or something. I'm not sure. Or maybe it was a new tech you could get, but now it's always available. I don't remember. Okay. And so far as I can tell, the population doesn't have to be anywhere near the production. Right? I don't need people living up here to mine ore. I just have to get the ore to a tools shop and then get the tools to a furniture shop and then get the furniture to the houses. So, alright, fine. Ores. I can't make gold mines. I can make this. Oh, can I upgrade this, by the way? I could delete it. Don't want to do that. Ah, a stone quarry. Right. It does have some demands, though. It needs apples to, like, feed the workers or something? Conceptually? I don't know. Sure. So this produces an apple every 5 seconds. How often do these guys want apples? This I don't understand. Like, I don't... There's way too many numbers here for me to understand all of them in relation to each other. Or, I mean, it would be fine if there was something telling me what the numbers meant, but there isn't, and I just have to guess. So every 57 seconds we want an apple? Or... I don't know. It's a mystery, right? I can't build a well in the ocean, can I? That's unhealthy water. Oh, I have completed the tutorial. Well... Yeah. Well, okay, so let's... I think I understand all of this stuff. Let's skip it. Okay, that's all there was. Yeah, so as I predicted, just building a second city center would get us there. I didn't actually need any of the furniture stuff. But there's actually, like, not all that much water? I don't know. So this wants one apple every 20 seconds. And this produces 4 apples every 20 seconds. So a single apple farm could supply 4 quarries. Okay. And how about, like, lumber stuff? This takes water, 1 per 10 seconds. Which is actually an entire water well's worth of supply. So it actually, like, there's not that much spare water on this island to do stuff with? Huh. I don't know. So I don't really understand yet the ratios and things. But I guess I'll declare victory for the tutorial rather than, like, build some stuff that we don't need, and we can move on to the next level, which will maybe teach me more things. And I think I'll call it a video as well. So that's the tutorial island. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.